everyone and welcome back to SP Learning Labs. In today's video, we are going to learn about Design Patterns Foundations. In this video, we are going to start a very important journey. This journey is not about writing code faster. It is not about clever tricks. It is about writing software that survives growth. When applications are small, almost any code works. One file, a few functions, quick fixes, everything feels manageable. But as applications grow, problems start appearing slowly. Code becomes harder to understand. Changes start breaking unexpected paths. Adding new features takes more time than before. This is where scalable software architecture becomes important, and the foundation of scalable architecture is design patterns. In this video, we will patiently understand why design patterns exist, what problems they solve, and how Python naturally supports them. Imagine you are building a single small house. You can decide things on the spot. If you want to change a wall, you just change it. Now imagine building hundreds of houses in a city. You cannot redesign everything every time. You need blueprints, rules, and reusable designs. Software systems work exactly the same way. Design patterns are not about making code fancy. They are about not collapsing when system grows. In the previous module, we studied advanced concurrency and parallelism. We focused on how systems scale in terms of performance, execution, and resource usage. Now, we move one level higher. Instead of asking how fast does my code run, we ask, how is my code structured? Good performance without good structure does not last. This module focuses on structure, maintainability, and long-term scalability. Why design patterns matter in large systems? Design patterns exist because the same problems repeat in software. In large systems, developers repeatedly face questions like, how should objects be created safely? How do we change behavior without rewriting code? How do different parts of the system talk to each other without tight coupling? Design patterns are the proven answers to these recurring problems. They are not rules. They are not mandatory. They are experience captured in reusable form. For example, construction blueprints. Think about construction blueprints. Engineers do not design every building from the scratch. They reuse patterns that are known to be safe and also reliable. Similarly, design patterns allow software engineers to reuse design ideas, not code. Why Python is naturally good for design patterns? Python supports design patterns very well because it has dynamic typing, functions are first-class citizens, classes are flexible, behavior can change at runtime. Many patterns that feel heavy in languages like Java feel simple and natural in Python. Creational patterns. Creational patterns focus on how objects are created. The main idea here is simple. Object creation should not create tight coupling or repeated logic. Factory pattern. The factory pattern centralizes object creation. Instead of creating objects directly in main places, we delegate creation to a single factory function or class. Why is this useful? Because creation logic often changes. Database change. Configurations change. Environments change. If object creation is scattered everywhere, changes become painful. For example, database connection factory. Imagine an application that works with different databases. MySQL in production, PostgreSQL in staging, SQLite in local testing. If every part of the code creates its own database connection, changing databases becomes risky. A factory solves this by hiding creation details. The rest of the system simply asks, "Give me a database connection." It does not care how it is created. Singleton Pattern. The Singleton Pattern ensures only one instance of a class exists. This is often used for logging, configuration, shared resources. The idea sounds simple, but it comes with risks. Common mistakes for single patterns. Singletons hide dependencies. Code that depends on singleton does not clearly show it. This creates problems in testing, debugging, understanding the system. In large systems, excessive use of singletons makes code tightly coupled and hard to change. Singleton should be used carefully, not automatically. Structural patterns. Structural patterns focus on how objects are composed. They help systems stay flexible while connecting different components. Adapter pattern. The adapter pattern allows incompatible interfaces to work together. Think of it like a power adapter. The device does not change. The socket does not change. The adapter makes them compatible. In software, adapters are used when integrating third-party libraries, migrating old systems, matching different interfaces. Decorator pattern. The decorator pattern allows behavior to be added at runtime without modifying the existing code. Python decorators are a perfect real-world example for this pattern. Decorators are widely used for logging, authentication, validation, caching. The key idea is extended behavior without rewriting the original function or class. Proxy pattern. The proxy pattern controls access to an object. A proxy can delay object creation, lazy loading, cache results, enforce permissions. For example, accessing a remote service, adding authentication before calling an API, caching expensive operations. The original object stays unchanged. The proxy manages the access. Behavior patterns. Behavioral patterns focus on how objects communicate. They help reduce tight coupling and improve flexibility. Observer pattern. The observer pattern is about event-driven behavior. One object changes state. Other objects are automatically notified. This pattern is common in event systems, GUI frameworks, web frameworks. For example, when data changes, multiple parts of the system react without directly depending on each other. Strategy pattern. The strategy pattern allows behavior to be selected at runtime. Instead of hard-coding logic, the system chooses the strategy dynamically. This is useful when multiple algorithms exist, behavior depends on configuration, rules change frequently. The main benefit is flexibility without rewriting code. Command pattern. The command pattern wraps action as objects. This allows actions to be queued, logged, retried, undone. This pattern is common in task queues, job systems, UI actions. Common errors that we face while using this. One very common mistake is using design patterns everywhere. Design patterns are tools, not goals. Another mistake is copying patterns from books without understanding the real problem they solve. This leads to unnecessary complexity. Few never mentioned facts. Most scalable systems use fewer patterns than you expect. Patterns should simplify thinking, not complicate it. Many large failures come from over-engineering, not lack of patterns. Interview questions. Why do design patterns exist? To solve recurring design problems in scalable systems. Is using many good patterns always good? No, it often leads to unnecessary complexity. Why is Python good for design patterns? Because of its flexibility and dynamic nature. In this video, we build the foundation of scalable software architecture. You now understand why design patterns exist and how they help large systems survive growth. In the next video, we'll move into meta-programming and dynamic architecture, where Python's real power starts to appear. That's it for today's session. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe to SP Learning Labs.